Alright, this is MSF course day 1. They got me on the motherfucking dirt bike, baby. Yeah, the only hard part is this part, shifting because my boots. But other than that, it's been pretty fucking fine. You can see everyone's fucking YOLOing, but it's done. Alright, so this part we're stopping at the orange, we're stopping at the green, and then we're taking the corners. So slowly releasing the clutch pieces, and we're stopping right here. And so we're making a U-ey all the way around. Yeah. So after he goes, I'll go, and then we're going all the way around to the juices. We have the launch ready, and let's go. Speed up, and we're going all the way around in the oval and getting ready to stop. Clutch in, roll off the throttle, both brakes, and stop. And now I just go straight, and there's another green cone over there that I stop at, and I take the corner, stop. So I'm stopping 4 times. Yeah. Alright, so she dropped her bike like 3 times now. Not hating, it's her first time riding a bike, but just, you know, it's okay dropping your bike. Everyone does it, especially when it's your first fucking time, you know. But she's been doing good. Everyone else has been doing good. One of the other guys had to leave early, or not early, it's technically 1, so, but he had work, so he has to go. But we're just here for a little bit more. There's no recording, so I'm sneaking this actually, but I'll try to see how much I can record tomorrow. Probably not too much, but yeah, it's mainly just been slow stuff. Doing a lot of weaving, those corners and shit, stopping at those. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it. Alright, hopefully you guys are up, but I'm gonna do some braking shit right now. So I gotta get there and then shift into second. Stop at these cones like that. And then go stop right there, and then we're supposed to take a tight turn. So it's a little wide, but Alright, what's up guys, this is voiceover audio, but this footage is from day 1. Unfortunately on day 2, the owner pulled up for literally 5 minutes, and he tells me to take off my GoPro, because it's a, quote, safety hazard. So yeah, I had to take that off, even though I wasn't recording anything. Well, that's what I told them at least. But I mean, I only got like 6 minutes of footage, so it's not like a crazy amount. And actually, like 2 of it is on accident. I didn't even think I was recording, but I was planning on recording the test for you guys. But I wrote down everything, so I remember everything that I can tell you guys. But pretty much, there's 5 different skill tests, and it took about 10 to 15 minutes. But we only had 4 riders, so it might take longer for you guys if there's like 10 people in the class. But pretty much, my biggest advice is don't overthink it. Use day 1 really to get comfortable with the bike that you are on, because it's obviously not a bike that you're familiar with. It's a new bike, so get familiar with that. Get good with the clutch, really master the friction zone, the rear brake, and throttle. Those are like the 3 most important things, because pretty much almost everything is like in this footage right here. It's a right turn that's on the test. It's a right turn, you make a U-turn and stuff, but I'll get into that later. But yeah, so you really want to use the rear brake and throttle as long as the friction zone, because if you can't use those, you're not going to be able to steer properly, because you might stall, or you might just not be able to get enough speed to get this stuff going. So really work on those stuff. Those are the most important things. But they really teach you all of that in day 1, so just use that to your advantage, and really make sure you're learning, make sure you're putting in the effort. But yeah, so pretty much there's 5 different tests. The first one is a right hand swerve test. So actually I think I messed up the order, but there's 5 tests. It's not in an order, but the first test is a right hand swerve test. So they set up some cones. There's like 4 cones, and there's 2 above them, which gives you enough space to make a right hand swerve. So use that to your advantage and practice, because you also practiced that right before. So really make sure you practice during that, and you're going at pretty much a solid like 10 miles per hour, and then you swerve between, and then you swerve back. So that's really what you want to make sure you prioritize on. You swerve right, and then you swerve back to the left. The next test is you speed up in first gear. It's pretty much a fast braking test, and then you go as fast as you can, and then right after you pass these 2 set of cones, you brake as hard as you can. So you're going to want to brake literally right after you pass them, so make sure it's a fast brake. And then the next test is just a tight right turn like I showed in the footage, from a stop, and then it's a left hand U-turn. So right after you make the right hand tight turn, you go into a box, and then you make a left hand U-turn, and then you come into a stop within a red box, like your tire has to be in that red box. And then the 4th test is it's an obstacle cone weave test. So there's like 6 small cones that are set up about, I would say like 2 to 3 feet apart from each other, and you're swerving. So the first one you swerve right around, and then you're making pretty much like a loop pattern. So it's like you're swerving around them, and you can do it as slow as you can, but so really make sure that's why I was emphasizing the friction zone and the rear brake, because you really are going to need that if you want to get some smooth turns going. So that's the 4th test. And then you make a wide left turn, which isn't graded, but you just make a wide left turn, and then you have to stop in a red box. The 5th test is the curve test. So you start from a stop, you speed up into second quickly. You got about probably like 10 to 15, a little bit more. All this is in a parking lot, by the way. Yeah, and then you're going into the curve. It's like it'll be drawn out and stuff, so it's not like something you can't follow, but it'll be a curve that you can follow. And then you speed up. You're getting almost to like 18 to 25 miles an hour, and then you slow down really fast, and then you enter a little curvy loop area, and then you can just go around that pretty much. It's not too long, probably like 10 seconds, but it's just like a curve thing, so you have to make sure you go reasonable speed, and then also make sure you're using your steering to make sure you don't go out of lines, obviously. And then you come to a stop in the little red area. But yeah, those were the 5 tests. There's 4 of us in our course. All of us passed. So yeah, just don't overthink it. And if you don't have a bike to practice on, honestly, I would recommend just using a bicycle to practice. Like, everything in here is like pretty much low speed stuff, so a bicycle really helps you like master the turning aspect of it. So once you master like friction zone and clutch control and the rear brake and throttle on a motorcycle, you can pretty much translate that over to you can translate the bike skills over to a motorcycle and then use that to your advantage. So yeah, that was pretty much the main advice, and that was day 2. After you still learn on day 2. The test is only like the last like 20 minutes of it, so use day 1 and day 2 to learn as much as you can and really master the clutch, friction zone, the rear brake, and the throttle, and also just get familiar with the bike. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Appreciate all the support and everything recently. Please like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment down below if you had any questions. I would love to answer all of them. Thank you guys. And I wish I could have recorded day 2, but unfortunately, I literally just couldn't have my camera, so it's unfortunate. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Gotta kind of hop off that thing, right?
Yeah.
I do too.
What's up?
Huh?
What's up?
I said I do too.
Oh yeah. It's also more fun hopping off. Have you ever seen those like it's like I forgot what it is, but it's either like MotoGP or like something else, like the race starts where they like run up to the bike and then they.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are cool because it's like.
I have seen those.
That's crazy, like because they can launch it like that fast.
I know, and they're like, they're still running.
Yeah.
Yeah. like the bobsled races.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Head to that side if you would. Like just get away from the parking spot. Go over by the way.
Oh. I thought you said head, like move your head. Never mind.
Oh no, yeah, like the whole body. Turn your head and go. Right? Is that about like look where you want to go?
Yeah.
Turn your head and go. Same thing. Red button. It's all good. Side stand. Alright, you guys are going to pick up all the cones and then